The Odyssey week continues here at ABC 10.
Today marks the first day audiences can catch Christopher Nolan's epic film on the big screen. ABC 10's Marcus Allen is live for us at the Sacramento IMAX theater that you need to go to. IMAX Film is the way to see this one. What do you got in your arms there, Mark?
Well, I've got that. I've got the Trojan horse popcorn dispenser, and I heard the two of you arguing, why would you pay $60 for that? And why would you when you could pay $60 for that? A giant IMAX camera. Also, popcorn dispenser. I'm going to pick that up. Don't mind me. In the meantime, see it any which way you can. The movie itself is epic. The story is poignant. The acting is brilliant. But back to film. There is no digital processor that can capture the amount of information that an IMAX camera can, and let's say it could. There's no digital processor that could project that the way an IMAX film projector can. I sat down with soon-to-be the Oscar-winning director of this film, Christopher Nolan, to talk about that difference. Look.
You know, we were able to take the camera, bring it in for a close-up of an actor, have them continue to perform, and get the entire film that way. So for the first time ever, yeah, every frame's on IMAX.
And with that said, you're still with the limitations that, correct me if I'm wrong, but about 3 minutes in a magazine.
Yes.
So if you're in the middle of like the most poignant speech, does that cause like actus interruptus?
Actus interruptus.
We ran out of film.
Yeah,
Restart.
exactly. And I think, and there's no hiding it because it's very apparent when you have to reload that camera. But talking to the crew and talking to the actors, we said, let's try this. Let's see how this goes. And we were able to come up with a system whereby, as the camera would run out, we would stop the scene, but we wouldn't do what normally happens when you say cut. Normally when you say cut, everybody breathes a sigh of relief and they go and they grab a sandwich or whatever, you know, there's all that. What we did this time is our first AC, Keith Davis, who's incredible AC, he figured out how to load the camera very quietly and very quickly. So we would all stay tense, the actors would stay in position, and everybody would just maintain that kind of focus as he very quickly reloaded the camera, and he got the reloads down to just like under 2 minutes, and then off we would go again. But that required everybody on the crew and the actors to sort of sign up for this. Like, okay, it's going to be a very different process, it's going to be very unique, but at the end of it, we're going to do something no one's ever done before in movies. And that got everybody excited and focused on working that way.
Trust the process, and trust the process they did. Tom Holland is the one who told me that they had to get everything done in 3 minutes. In fact, one of his most poignant parts of the movie, he's acting opposite an actor, and in that actor, instead of giving in his receiving lines, Tom just plowed through and gave all of his lines in one spurt, and it's a brilliant scene in the movie. You'd never know it. Coming up in a moment, The Passion's there with Lupita Nyong'o. She plays two parts. She talks about the difference, and also the guy that pretty much has been running this theater since the day it opened in 2001 will tell you what that IMAX film difference makes, and we'll take you inside to show you.